You mentioned something very important to the manufacturing sector, which is the supply of labor. So this is something that we've been talking about for a few years. There are not enough people to replace the aging boomers out of manufacturing jobs. You're saying it's not only the manufacturing industry's problem, and it's not going to get better for a very long time.
Absolutely. So with globalization and industrialization, as we moved into cities to take those industrial jobs, the birth rate steadily started to fall. And the last really big generation that existed on a global basis were the baby boomers. And they were born between the mid-60s and the mid-80s. Well, they're now retiring en masse. So largest generation, largest workforce we've ever had is going away. The next generation down that is of size are the millennials. But the millennials they don't have the quality of the generations that have come before.
Say what you mean. What do you mean quality?
So you all know the negative stereotypes about millennials. Lazy, narcissistic, took 5 years off in Europe to find themselves in their 20s. That's true for half of them. The other half have always done everything we expected. They graduated from college early, they went straight into the workforce. But because of that, they got hit with the Great Recession. They were the last ones in the door, so they're the first ones kicked out. So whether the millennials did everything right or everything wrong, they all lost out on like 4 years on average of work experience in their 20s. So they are,
and it's fragmented work experience.
Absolutely.
They don't have the same experience with the baby boomers coming up within a company.
Or Gen X. And so they're the least skilled generation for their age bracket that we've ever had. So there are a lot of them, and thank God for that, but they don't have the skill set that is necessary to replace things. And the next generation down that might, the Zoomers, is the smallest generation we've ever had. And the shortage of Zoomers means that we're going to have an increasing labor shortage each and every year until we have another large generation enter their 20s. That's not going to happen until 2045. So this is just the environment that we're in. It's going to get stricter and stricter and stricter. And there's no way around that.
And that's happening in the United States, but it's not just happening in the United States. The population restriction is happening worldwide in a way that also impacts manufacturing.
Absolutely. So American boomers are unique in only one way. They had kids. They had the millennials. The boomer generation everywhere else in the world, with the exception of New Zealand and France, didn't. So this period of stretch for the next 10 to 25 years that we're going through, that is a uniquely American issue. Everyone else, it will never get better.